dancing, African beauty, tall, dark, and handsome. He gave me his number, I gave him my name. That marked the beginning of such a beautiful thing. I don't know what I'm feeling when he's around. My head touches the ceiling, far back to the ground. Is it love or just infatuation? Whatever it is, I just love the sensation. About my African king, I love his big brown eyes and the color of his skin. I can't breathe whenever he's not around. I go weak, oh yeah, whenever he comes around. I don't know what I'm feeling when he's around. My head touches the ceiling, far back to the ground. Is it love or just infatuation? Whatever it is, I just love the sensation. Jana moja, jana moja, sikuli, siyogi, and I'm so glad he's my rock, he's my power, he's my warrior king. He's got my back, he's no coward. He's my ebony baby, coffee skin like a Howard. He's my hero, my strength, he's my African Jack Bauer. And I don't know what I'm feeling when he's around. My head touches the ceiling, fall back to the ground. Is this love or just infatuation? Whatever it is, I just love the sensation. Jana moja, jana moja, sikuli, siyogi, nampenda, nampenda. What I'm feeling, yeah. Oh, to the ceiling, yeah. Oh, nampenda, yeah.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good morning, Sheversations listeners. My name is Caroline Murote, and you are joining me here on Power Radio. This is a Sheversations. This is a space where we amplify female voices. So, hi, boys and girls. I hope you guys are doing well. The time is 7 minutes past 11, and it is a rainy Wednesday morning. It is gloomy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking kind of gloomy, looking kind of out there. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, taking care of your throat. The flu has been trying me. Last week I had tonsils. You know, your own throat fighting against you, literally, like you're being choked from the inside. Like, what are those? Honestly, what are those? But I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Please, mkwe mna squeezes or lemons, that ginger, that garlic tea, garlic ew, guys. Kama mtatafuna garlic, please brush your teeth and chew gum afterwards, because there's no reason. Nisawa too, it's fine. We're fighting against immune diseases, against the weak immunity na garlic. But like, imagine you can insist kutafuna garlic. Like, if you decide that you're gonna chew on garlic, it is also very necessary that you accompany that action afterwards with a toothpaste, probably mouthwash, and then chew on some gum. Go stand outside kwa hiyo baridi. In fact, mali watu wananyeshewa. Open your mouth, refresh, check. Go to the ones that love you and the ones that you love. It has to be both of those conditions. The ones that love you and the ones that you love. And then ask them, do I have bad breath? And after at least 3 people have told you that uko sawa, na kama hauna, tafuta neighbor, tafuta caretaker, sijui tafuta wochi, I don't know, mama mboga, mse mwenye anawauzia hapo nje. Like, just look for somebody, because there's no reason why we need to be suffering because of your bad breath in the name of I just don't want to get flu. Pia sisi hatutaki homa, but utuski tukinuka kama garlic. Come on, man. A good morning to you if that's the way that you want to do things, but can you also let other people have a good morning? Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, please, and thank you. Yes. Okay, so we finished ranting about that. Yeah, and like I said, let's take care of our throats. Let's just make sure that we're keeping warm. Kama uko huku nje, please don't get rained on. Wanaume, shida ya kubeba umbrella inakuanga gani? Like, mnashindangwa, mnaona sijui, it's just not manly enough. Hatutawapenda if you guys carry umbrellas. So you all just want to get rained on like headless chickens. Can you help me understand why men refuse with every fiber of their being to carry umbrellas? Shida iko wapi wa Kenya? What is the issue? I don't understand. Like, mnaogopa, mnaona ati mwanaume ni kunyeshewa. Kesho uko na hii man flu. Uamke for 2 weeks, we have to resuscitate you. Wewe na Judas kwa, like, wewe na Lazarus kwa Bible, same story. Because, guys, when you all get the man flu, what is that? By the way, can we actually talk about the man flu? What is that? What is that behavior? Like, why do you guys act like you're dying? Okay, I normally say women get period pains and men get the man flu. The worst thing is that ikwangi kila mwezi. But when you all get the flu, you guys like, yani tunawahurumia. You're not even pretending, that's the thing. But you have no tolerance to pain. No tolerance whatsoever. And I don't get it. It's like, okay, so when your hand is bleeding and like your leg is mangled up, iyo ni sawa. You can take it like a man. But if the sickness is coming from inside, oh my God, now we're dying. Imagine being attacked from the inside from multiple spaces. Sijui your throat, your eyes, tena headache, nini. That's what it feels like when we're on our periods, but worse. So enjoy your man flu, gents. Enjoy your man flu. But Miss Kwangi, prophet of doom, please, mpone na msiseme ni mimi. So we listened to Let Me Go, the acoustic version by Fena Gets You, and then we had African King for you, also by Miss Fena Gitu. So right about now, we're gonna dive into Mali Safi and Love Is. This is for you. Enjoy.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Never been the kind of girl to make the first move, meaning shy. Pictures zako mi husend kwa group, me who die. Cause you're just my type, though I try not to show, but my best friends know how. When I see you, it's over, I lose my composure. Chini ya waban mekunoki, mi uwaga ni mekunoti. Dani ya mbogi, Mali safi toka Nairobi, mimi huwaga low-key. Lini utani notice, katikati ya mbogi, Mali safi toka Nairobi. Umewahi kuwai, Mali safi toka Nai, mimi nimeiwai. Mali safi toka Nai, walai, nimewahi kuwai, Mali safi toka Nai, najua wamepiga kambi kwenye DM, Mungu nisaidie. I'm into you but you're oblivious. Liquid courage ndio na kunywa vikopi, yes, hadi na choma. I hope I get another chance kukuona, tukimake out in the dark kwa corner. I'm a goner na sijali ni nani, jali nani anatuona. Wadaku watakoma, chini ya waban mekunoki, mi uwaga ni mekunoti. Dani ya mbogi, you stand up, Mali safi toka Nairobi, mimi huwaga low-key. Lini utani notice, katikati ya mbogi, Mali safi toka Nairobi. Umewahi kuwai, Mali safi toka Nai, mimi nimeiwai. Mali safi toka Nai, walai, nimewahi kuwai. Mali safi toka Nairobi. Mali safi, ulikuwa umefichwa wapi? Dele asubuhi, yako hawezi copy, yako original. Stoko kamera copy, stoko Louis Vuitton. This for the one who were just having fun, and the few lucky ones who found love in the big bad city.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
God, I stand, give him all the praises that I get to live to see another day, yes. For my fake gold diamond pieces, I just really want to thank you, Jesus. Things been better, velvet sail, dripping butter, bread. I'm alive and I'm willing and able. Let me pray for my neighbors. Oh. In your prayers, you pray for me. In my prayers, I pray for you. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is you. In your prayers, you pray for me. In my prayers, I pray for you. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is true. Ooh, love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Hey, bado nasukuma wiki menibariki sina matata mimi. Ni Mungu moja tu ninasadiki, naomba takatifu nikitaka kitu, yani mwenye kiti mimi fenaji. I got altitude of attitude of gratitude, defying gravity. Nothing else matters. Vanity is vanity. Hey. So pray for me. I pray for you. You. In your prayers you pray for. In my prayers I pray for. God is love and love is true. God is love, love is true. Oh, love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Love. Huh. Yes, so come on, beautiful people. If you know God has been good to you, you feel no shame. Put your hands up. Now wait. Come on. Wait. Yes. And I pray that no weapon formed will come my way. Take it all, yes. You deserve my you deserve my you deserve my you love is you. In your prayers you pray for me. In my prayers I pray for. God is love and love is
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rendition to the Most High by Fena Get To. And right before that, we had Mali Safi by her. It is 18 minutes past 11. And, skizeni guys, I'm a trust fund baby. My parents trusted me to go fund myself. Wazazi wetu walikuwa wapi when other people's parents were becoming rich? What were they doing? What were they doing? Sai, your age mates, now tuenye, you guys have grown up together. What excuse do you have for them in future, to say 10 years from now, to be having their kids in group of schools, being picked up by school buses, being dropped off by fancy cars to and from school or wherever it is that they want to go? Living in all the nice leafy suburb areas, the Rundas, the Karens, the Loreshos, the Kileleshos, Kilimanis, Uko Westlands, Sijui Wapi, where else? Karen. And then where you're gonna be living? In an apartment with 26 other families and your kids are fighting over the ball. hata ujui ni mtoto gani amechukua ball ya mtoi yako because mko wengi and you can't see all the way from 10th floor. You can't see what's going on there. Sasa baba Jimmy anakuja ana drive over your child's ball. Sa utadu, imagine what can you do? It's fine, it's okay, let people live together. But sasa, and then Jimmy akiamua to come from campus, and then he wants to blast music. The whole 2 months, he's on campus break. And you just want to live your best life, but you can't do anything. Why? Because you're sharing walls with somebody else. What is the excuse? What excuse do you have, actually? What excuse do you have? Ama, your age mates are transferred babies. That's why they're going to make it and you won't. Can we please wake up right now? Kama tu kuamka the beginning of 2024, you have a chance to start waking up so that by 2025, ushafungua macho vizuri. Like, vizuri. Another thing, guys, that I saw here on this Instagram channel page called Nairobi Juice. Akiwoye, sasa Mazda Karo. First of all, Mazda, mbona mnaita gari Karo? Like, what's the issue? You know, guys, I'm really tired of my name. Honestly speaking, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend because it's truly just the cheapest name. Like, there's no country you go to where there isn't a Karo phenomenon. Sijui, it's a song. Oh, kuna hii hoteli. Oh, sijui kuna hii gari. Like, Mazda Karo. And it's just being roasted. And I don't, like, I see why. Because akiwa yaka kagari ni kadudu. It's so late. And so this guy was recording behind Mazda Karo and it's white. It's so little and cute. Oh my God. Naka box ya kibiriti. And so he's like, sambona uchukue pesa yako alafu uende kwa duka. Upite hizo gari zote alafu uamue. It's gonna be Karo. Karo, you're the one for me. Anyways, they're still looking for Karo na mtawai nipata. But hapa kwa gari, sina maoni. I don't know, guys. I do not know what's happening. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Alafu, Kisi people. Hapa so naona mtu ana vent, yeah? Ameorder pizza kwa hizi Kibadaski hotels. And then, wacha tu. Sijui ni describe hiki tu aje. I don't even know how to describe this. So hii pizza iko na mawaru, fries. Alafu iko na smoky zenye zimesliced very thinly. Like, you know what pepperoni looks like when it's like thinly sliced to be on top of pizza? So that's what's going on with the smoky. And then sijui sauce, first of all, it just looks disgusting. I'm not even lying. Like, it probably slaps, probably tastes good. But the lady is like, what kind of pizza is this? And honestly, truly, it's very shocking. Watu wa Kisii shida iko wapi? Alafu nimeona hapo kwa comment section wamesema, iyo kitu ikosi kukuwa na ndizi. These are the things that start tribal wars in this country. These are the things that make people fight. These are the ones. Because if not this, what? Lakini mbona mweke mawaru? Mbona mweke mawaru kwa pizza na smoky, guys? As in, I'm trying to understand. Like, najua siezi elewa, like, lakini najaribu. I'm really trying to understand, like, shida iko wapi na wa Kenya. Anyways, kitu ingine that has caught my eye is that there's a Kenyan man who's flaunting his talent. And guess what his talent is? I'm going to give you guys a moment to guess. The talent is that he can sing the national anthem while mimicking a cat's sound. I was so hurt because this is content. Aside from Vera Sidika making dinner and washing dishes with her son on her very voluptuous behind, that's what is making the news. I'm like, oh my God, so much quality. And then we have this and he's serious and he's going viral. I don't know what his name is because they haven't said his name. But I'm just like, okay, ni sawa. Alafu wadau, mchunge mjue ati huku watu wanaibiwa pesa na SIM card fraud. Please keep your numbers to yourself. Mimi, I made a commitment to never again write down my number kwa entrance. Namba yangu, amtawai iona tena. Wenye mko nayo kaeni nayo, but kama hauna, hautaipata unless I know you personally. Like, you normally unaingia, like you're entering an organization and then you leave your phone number there. Like, that's the only place, aside from matatus. And honestly, tunatumianga matatus a lot. You know, if these were the people who were, you know, using our phone numbers by now, si tungekuwa tumechoka sisi wote. I really think it's when you put your number down on some alafu okay, I don't know who it is, but it's almost like somebody who has access to those records genuinely just uses those phone numbers for the wrong business, nonsensical business. There is a place that I was working where I used to put down my number daily because it's part of the requirement. And wacha niwaambie, since I left that organization and I had blocked all the numbers that were sending me these fake job offers, these sijui writers, Kenya writers, sijui nini nini, easy scammy messages where you have to click on a link, ama register, I stopped receiving those messages. So what did that tell me? It told me that somebody in that organization who had access to the logbook, to kingia hapo tunacha ID number, tunacha phone number, it means that it's one of those people who genuinely used to be working, ama they are those people, they are the ones. So mimi imagine nimechoka, and at this point I'm gonna start giving out wrong numbers. I'm gonna start changing my numbers hapo mwisho, ama sijui, I just conjure up a whole wrong number. Kama kuna, if there's fire and they need to call me and they can't find me, it's okay, God will protect me. Mi nishaamua. But yeah, if you want to know more about SIM swap fraud that's going on currently here in Kenya, please go over to R2 Junior's YouTube channel. The video is called Fraud Alert. R2 Junior, yeah, so hapo there, he's educating us on how to be careful, how not to get ourselves in weird situations. What else is happening? Calligraph, umewajengea mansion yenye imewashtua, mjawahi ona, mjazoea hizi vitu, mjazoea yenyewe, and it shows. Because, oh my God, Kenyans, guys, mjawahi ona nyumba kubwa. Lakini mbona wa Kenya mseme ati mkuje mweke stalls zenu hapo muuzie hapo ndani. Wakikuyu hawaelewi, watu wa Mrema hawaelewi ati, what do you mean that this is not this is not a mall? First of all, guys, kuna kuanga a difference na mall na shopping center. Mjue that a mall is very different, its structure, than a shopping center. Most of what you call malls are shopping. Watcha, Sarit Center is a mall. Junction is a mall. Mnasikia? Two Rivers is a mall. Garden City is a mall. Which other one is a mall? Hii yenye iko hapo ukiingia Rongai inaitwaje? Those are the malls. This is Zingine, genuinely, they are shopping centers. But yani, so people, they're on the internet, the interwebs, are just saying, there's so much space, all these stalls. So I'm imagining pale Dubois, guys, Dubois, pale Chini. I'm imagining all the stalls in town and how squashed and squeezed they are. Easy Dukapos, Amoi Avenues, at Tomboya. And then those business owners are looking at this mansion and they're just so shocked that one man wants all this space for himself. Honestly, this is how rich people live. Sijui mnataka aje. Like, the poverty levels, at some point, the lack of exposure is very concerning to me. It's very concerning because you're not even seeing a lot of the house. You're just seeing like a small, akakona tu, side moja tu alafu melalamika. Now if he does a whole house tour, see, you will faint. As a country, we're going to faint. Can we please not act like people don't have big houses in this country? Just go on YouTube and check Kenyan mansion house tours. Some of them zinaka too weird, but at least ziko huku kwetu. Okay, guys, can we please stop being shocked when we realize that rich people actually have money to do things that don't make sense to you because you are living on bare minimum, all right? Tujikubali, and let's not make other people who are enjoying their money the problem. But that actually took me out. So bad, and honestly, watu wakisema Kenya sihami, I understand why, because this is only in Kenya, honestly. And right about now, we have Pog Number Team by Fena Getu and Okello Max, and then Vaccine by Fena Getu. Enjoy!
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Niko na visa, niko kwa simu na nasikia bashi meshika. Je, kuna madem, kuna maniga, maodine wamekuja kuchachisha. sitaki picha kubaba sitaki vita nashikisha na mavela mabichwa na tukishikwa jo mapel Mona Lisa tutoke BND twende BNB niko DND usijam I will be RB I will be RB
Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya vile inafaa Erobog na matin Eyonaka Erobog na matin Abiro kikomando Kiritala jumi niko na mado Wenye vipindi na musonge kando Esima tu sama boso chopo Chololo, chololo Nobody can party like we do Omoke girumba kokwarawe blues Kinena kalingi kipani ya sim Meditation yaka bed ni soya design bololo Anebo che bololo So please no Okadwa jo machendo oh bololo Anebo che bololo So please no Okadwa jo machendo oh Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya
Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelimbu Maximus
Ogna Martin
hey and na Hodong yeah Hodong BNB Nico DND
Mutoto ya Pamela
I'll be right back Tell him I'll be woo
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Feel like I'm coming down with fears. Hey, temperature rising. What am I seeing? I need visine just to see things clearer. It's no long tin. It's you that I'm wanting, yeah. Taking over my body, spending 17 days with you in quarantine. Oh, it's no long tin, yeah. It's you that I'm wanting. Hey, cause baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Cause your love remedy, you're my remedy. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Your love remedy, you're my remedy, yeah. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Think I found vaccine. I need a doctor ring ding. Come inject me with your vaccine. You're the real deal, the others them trial. I ain't geek on Willie, I leave them in denial. The only drug I care for, medicine to my pain. Addicted to you, baby, dripping through my veins. Oh, it's no long thing, you I'm wanting. Hey, I'm calling, I'm falling, I'm all in. before it's too late. I'm running fever, baby, come and cool it, yeah. 'Cause your love remedy, you're my remedy. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Your love remedy, you're my remedy, yeah. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. You are, think I found vaccine. Vaccine, I me I need that. I'm calling, I'm falling for you. Stop fronting.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Ooh, so that was a vaccine by Miss Fenegetu, and right before that we had Mali Safi. H. Yani, ipost ya calligraphy imenimaliza, guys. Let me read some of these comments. Saa mwingine akasema level 5 Machakos Hospital. Alafu mwingine anauliza si tufanyie concert moja hapo. Guy, Aki, why guys, why are you like that? Why? Wacha nitafute zingine. You guys are not okay. Why are you people like this? Alafu mwingine anauliza hakuna baridi kwa hiyo nyumba. Ushamba tutaacha. Kenya, please, can we do better? Can we please stop embarrassing ourselves on social media? Like, anyways, unajua kuna hii poll ilisema ati Kenyans use like in the whole world, Kenyans spend the most time on social media. Do you guys know that? I'm going to look for that statistic. That Kenyans spend the most time on social media, yani out of any other country in the world. And honestly, it shows. Alafu tunakuanga na mauchungu mingi. Oh my God. Let me, I'm just going to Google it right now. Most time spent on social media. I hope it comes. I don't know. Let me see. Countries with, yes, guys, that's how I type. Kenya leads in time spent online. This is Visual Capitalist. And this is actually across all these different sites, honestly. What does it say? It says that we spend, okay, wacha nisome hapa vizuri. I know how to read. The typical internet user spends almost 2.5 hours daily on social media, equating to more than 1/3 of their total online time. However, Kenyans spend 3 hours, guys. 3 hours plus. 3 hours, 43 minutes. Followed by South Africa. That's why South Africans are also fighting people on the interwebs. 3 hours, 37 minutes. Followed by Brazil. Watch it tusome top 10. We have Kenya, number 1, South Africa, number 2, number 3 goes to Brazil, number 4 goes to the Philippines with 3 hours 33 minutes, Nigeria, number 5 with 3 hours 23 minutes, followed by Colombia, 3 hours 22 minutes, and then we have Chile, 3 hours 11 minutes, Indonesia, 3 hours 11 minutes, as well, Saudi Arabia, 3 hours 10 minutes, and finally Argentina, 3 hours 8 minutes. Guys, can you imagine that? Yani ni sisi, we're the ones who are leading, like Safaricom. We complain about Safaricom. Kumbe sisi ndio tuko na Wi-Fi deals and bundles that make sense. Ama is it that like the economy metufinya so bad, so much that like we don't have time to do anything else? Literally, we just spend our time on social media. Globally. Yani, these are the things that we're winning on. Hey, wacha statafuta ile ya corruption. Statafuta hizo malisti ya corruption. Do you guys know, was it a couple months ago that the Malawian government came to Kenya to benchmark like the story came out. I don't know when it happened, but like this is when I was seeing this story that the Malawian government came to benchmark against from Ruto's government against corruption in Africa. Amongst the youth, yo. I saw this and I just felt like crying. And I'm like, Aki Malawi, guys, I know you guys are struggling, but like, I just feel happy that you're coming to benchmark with us about anti-corruption, about how to do good governance. Because imagine we're not the ones. We're not good role models. I'm not gonna lie, we're not good role models. And I just want us to think about what kind of role models we are as a country to other countries, Sarasana, our government, to see how ridiculous some of these things are. And I'm like, I wonder how the people of Malawi are feeling. Like, is your country better off for that? Like, what did you actually learn? Because, when it comes to corruption, guys, no, we're winning from the top in a bad way. In a bad way. Anyways, let's just leave that alone. So this is Semangwe by the remix by Fena and Pressure, also by Fena Gitu featuring Tio Mio.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Check on the check. Baby boo, Semangwe. Now Semangwe. Mara ya kwanza kwenye biti hapa chosema tuseme mimi ni vajo sema ni kill beat kani mefunga macho sema we nakula kwa kijiko si kwa macho we panganga mingi misinaga we a big tune coming right away like a little baby fresh from the womb like Lazarus is lying in the tomb phenomenal step in the road Patrol boss bring back the tune baby boo Semangwe Semangwe now Semangwe Semangwe, I'm coming again. Round the circle, meet again. We met before, I was meeker then. Used to be a 4, now I'm rocking a 10. You never know where this could end. Thailand, Singapore, London, bring a friend. I'll be your we can go, we can Semangwe pika shot tutaenda. Truto dea Semangwe utapenda. Phenomenal step in the room. Baby boo Semangwe now Semangwe
tuna dance to the Joe phenomenal dance to the Chini phenomenal dance to the Ruga phenomenal phenomenal dance to the Chini phenomenal dance to the Ruga phenomenal
kamilisha sente afena ngoma za konika huku Nairobi tunapenda na tuko juu ya machi hatuna wakati ya watufe hawanaga kakitu kwa ba nimeji munde na fe leta noma fena pop fena boom a little baby fresh from the like Lazarus is lying in a when we step in the room Semangwe baby boo Semangwe now Semangwe Sema tuko tu pacho kwa ni boss nikipita unasema ngwe nikifika unasema ngwe ukipita unasema ngwe sema ngwe nikukuse kwa mwili sema ngwe iko kamili
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Pandisha, pandisha, shabri pande pande sana. 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 Trio mio, kijana.
Doba inashika inabisha in my chest. Unabambika na mina request. Tuna idunga tuna inject. Kahaididishi na beat tuna reject. Kanyaga shingo, next step bar. Weka finyo, apply pressure. Niko single, na die better. All the pressure is wesa and wesa. To get to know me is a pleasure. You can't approach me bila pesa. Na vile styling inaweza. The pressure, west side, west side.
Pressure increase or decrease.
Pressure,
Increase or decrease.
pressure,
Pressure increase or decrease.
pressure.
Increase.
West side, west side.
Pressure increase or decrease.
Pressure,
Increase or decrease.
pressure,
Pressure increase or decrease.
pressure.
Increase.
West side, west side.
Increase pressure, tunaongeza mpinyo. Tuko outside meno za Ronaldinho. Ninyondoko polite, tunabiringisha shingo. Ukisikia zimekunesu, uneka kwela juu ya fimbo. Pandisha, pandisha, shapri pande pande sana. Mwagika, mwagika, mpome bebe la kwanga standard. Kawanko juu ya handas, ngazi na ribu balance. Radi kikosa shada, bambi na kwanga swara. Pandisha, pandisha, shapri pande pande sana. Pandisha, pandisha, shapri pande pande sana. Tuna inject, turazi, tuna reject. Chambewa withdraw na mwaga neki eject.
Pressure increase or decrease.
Pressure,
Increase or decrease.
pressure,
Pressure increase or decrease.
pressure.
Increase.
West side, west side.
Pressure increase or decrease.
Pressure,
Increase or decrease.
pressure,
Pressure increase or decrease.
pressure.
Increase.
West side, west side.
Pandisha, pandisha, shabri pande pande sana. Pandisha, pandisha, shabri pande pande sana. Pandisha, pandisha, shabri pande pande sana. Pandisha, pandisha, shabri pande pande sana.
To get to know me is a pleasure. Na vile styling inaweza. The pressure, west side, west side.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Does the pressure increase or decrease? So that was Pressure by Finnegitu and Trio Mio. That was a nice jam. That was a nice jam. Right before that, we had Sema Ngwen. Speaking of pressure, Finnegitu has been, she's been doing the most. She's been doing a lot in this industry. And as a result, I just found it fitting to celebrate her as our Woman Crush Wednesday. You know, she's a crush for today. She's the lady that we're crushing on Sheversations today, and let's get into that. So full name Finnegitu. We already know this. And she was born on the 25th of July 1990, so it's a proper millennial, right? Yeah. And then let's look into her music a little bit. So she has elements of like funk, R&B, and hip hop, and just like a traditionally urban, what were they calling it? Nairobi bounce. I think that's what MDQ and Polaris and Mayonde called it, the Nairobi bounce. Yeah, so I think Fene gives that Nairobi bounce sound a little bit. Yeah, she also has a bit of a dance hall. Sometimes she does experiment with Afrobeat. Rarely, but she does. Yeah, I hear it in her music. Right. So Uyumschana Mesoma Majasoma. So let's look into that. So she attended the prestigious Hillcrest International School, in Nairobi before pursuing her undergraduate studies at the University of Nairobi, where she studied economics and sociology. She's a smart girl. She's an educated miss. Her academic background has really equipped her well to give her a perspective on life, which really informs her lyrics. I love that, right? So when did she debut in music? Her career began in her teenage years when she started performing at local gigs and events, and she gained recognition with her debut single, Sijaskia, in 2013, which showcased her unique blend of R&B and hip-hop influences. So let's talk a little bit about her musical style. Fena's music is characterized by smooth vocals, catchy hooks, and relatable lyrics. She often fuses contemporary sounds with traditional African rhythm, creating a refreshing musical experience, and her sound is heavily influenced by genres like R&B, soul, hip hop, and Afrobeat, which is what we just said a moment ago. Okay. And then a couple of releases that are of note. The Fenagitu EP that was released in 2014. And this project really established her as a prominent voice in the Kenyan music scene. It was well received and showcased her versatility as an artist. And then we have Stranger from 2020. This album explored themes of love, identity, and self-discovery, reflecting her growth as an artist. And we're going to look more into some other music that she has released in just a minute. Yeah, so collaborations of note. She has collaborated with several notable Kenyans as well as international artists such as Sauti Sol. This features on the track Nairobi, which is very popular. Otile Brown, they collaborated on the romantic track Love, which really showcased their vocal chemistry, as well as Nyashinsky, and they came together on the song Cooler Vibes, which really showed their different, unique styles. So what else do we know about Fena? So she's into live performances and festivals. So she's not a girl from the studios. For the studios, she's also out there performing live. So she has performed in music festivals such as Blankets and Wine, that is Modoni the Drama Queen's baby and brainchild. And this particular festival celebrates local talent as well as innovation in the music scene and is particularly known for supporting women artists. And then we also have the Nairobi Music Festival. She has graced the stage with various artists promoting the local music industry. So those are just a couple of festivals of note. And before we get deeper into who she is and what she has done, let's listen to Regular and Doing Her Thing Though.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Why you do me like that? You do me like this, like that. 1 minute we're good, we're bad, we're through, we're back. Oh, we used to creep on the floor, now we don't speak no more. You do me like that, you do me like this, you do me like that. Hey, 1 minute we're in love, next minute you were gone, getting drunk on your promises, waiting for your call. Why you do me like this, and then you do me like that, you do me like so and so, you do me like this, and then you do me like that, you do me like so and so, you do me like 1, 2, 3, come on. Not your regular drama. Kwako nimekwama, kesho yake tena nimehama. But the sex was great, can we keep that? Remember our first date, can we beat that? Now I'm back in the box with your toxic ass. Am I really willing to repeat that? Nah. 1 minute we're in love, 1 minute we're in love, next minute you were gone, getting drunk on your promises, waiting for your call. Why you do me like this, and then you do me like that, you do me like so and so, you do me like this, and then you do me like that, you do me like so and so. drama, drama.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Lord. Piki maua, ua, hibiti na ua, piki maua, ua,
I Logos Music.
piki maua, ua, hibiti na ua, piki maua, ua, hibiti. One day she would grow to be a known worldwide presenter. Victoria Kimani didn't know that she would kill the show. Run Lagos before Nairobi felt out. Take a look at Lupita Nyong'o. A better life right now is full of pretenders. Spend a little now you know. Spend now me know. Tukambali na nimbali ni naenda. Now you can bet your money on me. Baby, I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal. Mama told me. Sit down, be humble, keep it classy, keep it real. She doing her thing though. She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better. She doing her thing though. And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic. She doing her thing though. Unstoppable, a phenomenal. She doing her thing though. She a queen though. I wanna meet Buddha, so I can shake her hand, tell her she a queen, she made something of herself. Now he catch feelings, she account shillings, top billing, watch she in a private jet, get down on your knees and praise, and then do your best. They don't know your tears, what you say, speak now or forever hold your breath. Now you can bet your money on me, baby I'm the real deal, and they can never slow me down, I'm a big deal. Mama told me, sit down, be humble, keep it classy like Victoria. Ready. She doing her thing though. She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better. She doing her thing though. And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic. She doing her thing though. Unstoppable, a phenomenal. She doing her thing though. She a queen though. She a queen though. I wanna big up all the queens in the building. All the queens doing their thing. I see you, baby. Get on the floor one time. Now, piki maua. Piki maua. Piki maua. Piki maua. Now you can bet your money on me. Baby, I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal. Mama told me. Sit down. Keep it classy, keep it real. She doing her thing though. She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better. She doing her thing though. And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic. She doing her thing though. She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better. She doing her thing though. And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic. She doing her thing though. Unstoppable, a phenomenal. She doing her thing though. She a queen though. She a queen though.
I Logos Music.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
You know, I just realized that I lied to you guys because I said that she was born in 1990. Nataka kuzesha watu. She was born in 1991. Alafu hapo Google imenisaidia ndio nijue her real names, guys. It's not just Fena. It's Trufena. Kai! Trufena. Guys, her name is Trufena. Aki, hey, her parents, I'm not sure which area they came from because wow, some of those names, like nizi majina zinakuanga za Western. Alafu anaitwa Trufena. Wanjiru, yani Shiro. Shiro, umetoa wapi jina ya uko Western? Trufena si uniende pale maji. I'm just gonna stop because this whole thing is embarrassing. I've stopped. Anyways, Trufena Wanjiru Gitu. Gitu, not Ngitu. Hey. Adwamurema and putting N's and M's where they don't belong and R's and L's where they are supposed to be opposite. It's a whole calamity. That's a tribal problem. It's a problem, guys. Our ancestors, they stay coming for us, reminding us this is not your language. This is not your language. Ukusi kwenu, sijuizi lugha mnaongea ni za wapi. Anyways, yeah, so Trufena Wanjiru Gitu, yeah, born in 1991. Yes, alafu akasomea pale USIU. Yeah, I said UN by mistake. USIU, guys. Msiwahi mistake mtu mwenye amesomea USIU. Useme amesomea UN because that's awkward. Your school fees, eh? We gotta recognize. Yeah, so some of her other releases, EPs and albums, both introducing Fena in 2013, as well as another one, Mtani, that was released in 2016. What other releases does she have? She has Phenomenon in 2014. She has Unleashed that was released in 2019. Black and Gold, an EP released in 2021, and the Gitu Girls Christmas released Christmas Special released also in 2021. Okay. Pia kuna nini? Where is it? Love Art Last released in 2023. So that's what the girlie is doing. That's what she's been up to. She's been making music. And we just heard from her right now, a phenomenal woman. She's doing her thing though. And then before that, we had a regular. Okay. All right, Miss Fena. Oh, let's see what else has she been doing. She's into advocacy, and she's also takes her influencing seriously. So she's vocal on social issues, and she uses her platform to address various social issues, including gender equality, mental health awareness, and cultural identity. She emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance and empowerment through music. Lazima ujikubali. And she's also big on youth mentorship. So she's active in mentoring young artists, particularly women, providing guidance on navigating the music industry and encouraging them to embrace their creativity. Okay. What about awards and recognition? So this is an under-recognized. So I would say she's a little bit of an underdog, because she's not gotten as much shine as other mainstream artists have. So she's gotten a few nominations, but generally she's under-recognized. This is somebody who we need to shout out more. This is somebody whose name we need to put out there, whose music we need to play more so that she can get the acclaim that she deserves. So that is Miss Fena for you. So right about now, we are going to have Sinabe and Living Legends.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
For today, only today. Has anyone told you they love you today? Has anybody texted you good morning, baby? Ama uko tu hivi kama sisi kujitazamia za biene na chiki uko hapa solo nide haha wiki. What you say? Me and you can get freaky. For today, only today, I'll be your babe. I'll let you call me honey. Will you be there for me? Na ikikwam navuka na juicy na mpenzi. Just for today, only today, I'll be your baby. Oh, juicy na be, see na be, see na be. from up above. I think we go together, oh, you fit just like a glove. With a heart so pure, you're like a dove. Head in first, simping, all up in my feels. It was love at first sight, got me head over heels. I'ma spend all my pennies and dimes. Nishin the lotto for the very first time for today. I love you just only today. I'll let you call me honey. Will you be there for me? Naikikwam, navukanai, sina busy. Just for today, only today, I'll be your baby. Won't you see na baby? See na baby? You see na baby? Oh, I'll be your baby. See na baby? See na baby? See na baby? Oh, I'll be your baby. You see na baby? You know I don't wanna be a loner, and I know you don't wanna. Hey, if you don't wanna go home all alone, let me hear you say no. Oh, let me hear you say no. I'll be your baby. Oh, you see today, only today. I'll let you call me honey. You can be my honeycomb. Naikikwam, navukanai.
Power Radio. Power up.
Yeah. It's a phenomenon. Yeah. Young living legends on the track. On a mission, put the nation on the map. Worldwide recognition, let them know this shit slap. Oh, we about to make it mad. Nairobi city on my back. Taking back the throne, bring it back to the motherland. Ni mama y'all, mama theirs in the trap. And a couple thick gals in the pack. And I know some bad boys from the hood. Rest in peace, Andre, that's a real cool dude. To all the real ones we lost along the way. And though it pains us to watch you fly away, but we'll never lose, yeah. See the sun still shines in the heavy rain. You need to slow your mind, meditate. Garden daisy seen, growing in the rubble. Roses raised up in the concrete jungle life.
It's not always what it's painted out to be. I hope you stick around long enough to see. Young living legends on the track. On a mission, put the nation on the map. City on my back, and I can handle that. It's crazy how I'm made for this, I won't fall back. I'm a fundamental queen, repping the Nairobi scene, yeah, I'm all that. Yeah. And I know how to chase a dream, I'll be saying what I mean, never off track, yeah. And for the ones we've lost, there's not a day, not two, that the clock can turn and we don't think of you. But we holding on, stay going strong, yeah, we carry on. We wanna belong. It's not always what it's painted out to be. Yeah. I hope you stick around long enough to see it. Yeah. It's not always what it's painted out to be. Yeah. Hope you stick around long enough to see.
Yeah. No. Mama y'all, mama there. Yeah.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Welcome back. So, let me know, guys, how do you feel about dad jokes? Because, anywhere where they're like puns, dry jokes, dad jokes, me na feeling it too cringe. You know that cringe of like, unataka kurudi ndani, like you just wanna, like you wanna go back inside of yourself. Like, I'm just like, ew, why are you guys doing that? Why are you guys doing that? And then there's moments when it hits and you're like, huh, that's funny, that's funny. But like 9 times out of 10, dad jokes are very cringe. They are very cringe. And this is just the unprovoked rant in the middle of nowhere, coming out of nowhere. Because I just thought about some of the dad jokes. Like somebody, one particular Sunday service, one of our service leaders, akaenda pale mbele na confidence yake yote. Alafu akasema, church, let me ask you, who was the fastest man in the Bible? No, akasema, who was the strongest man in the Bible? And I was like, okay, so of course atasema Samson because it's... And he said, no, it was Absalom because he had abs. So cringe. Why were people laughing? Why were people enjoying it? That was so bad. And you people that enjoy dad jokes, I just want you guys to think about your lives. Please, that's all you can do for me. Just do the whole world. Just do the whole world as like just to side and just think about your lives. Please. Because we did suffer now. We've suffered. That was like, it took me a whole 10 minutes to recover. And every time I would remember, because it's like an intrusive thought that's just like jumping out of my brain. And I'm like, why is that even there? Of all the important and valuable things that I would be having in my head, why is that even there? And I'm just like, oh, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what were we listening to? We were listening to Sinabe. Because I knew I had to nanga mabe. Mkona mabe nyinyi guys. Mkona mabe. Do you guys have bays? How are you guys doing with your bays? Mabes when wanawachitiaje? Like, how are you guys doing? Sijui. Are you guys in relationships? Ama mmeona tu kwinje everything is dusty and crusty and not particularly very, very interesting. How is mapenzi treating you guys? Ebu mniambie. Because, sijui niseme aje. Nimeona pale wanaitangwa aje. Is it Warren? That couple, you know, where the girl got pregnant at 19, wamerudiana. And I'm like, guys, I told you guys, social media things, ukiingia hapo utajiwestia time, utaji-embarrass, because people will break up publicly and then will be like, oh, we'll be taking sides. Next thing, watarudiana. Mnakumbuka ile skando ya Nairobi na bei wake? Mnakumbuka how the whole internet... Kenyans took sides. They're like, oh my God, no, he's a narcissist. And she said he's a narcissist. Sai tunaonanga pale Moi Avenue. Wakishop. Pamoja, very happy on Instagram. Very happy on YouTube. Very happy. And I told you guys, mambo ya watu wawili wanajifunika blanketi moja huwezi elewa. Just stay out of it. Stay out of it. Anyways, we were shouting out Fena Getu. So let's just see what she has been able to get. You know, I say that she is under-recognized. That's in my opinion, right? But yeah, she got a nomination for Best Female Artist East Africa at the African Entertainment Awards USA. So that's AEUSA. Okay, it's not gonna be a name. It's just an abbreviation. AEUSA. Because how would you pronounce it? Isa. I rest my case. She's also gotten a best collaboration at the Dundo Music Awards. So this is her collaborations with various artists that have been celebrated. And that really just showcases how versatile she is and her ability to work well with different musical styles. She also did get a nomination for Song of the Year for tracks such as Sijapata and African at various local awards, acknowledging her songwriting and musical talent, right? She got Best Female Artist in Kenya at the Pulse Music Video Awards, and this award highlights her contribution to the Kenyan music industry, particularly in the context of music videos, because honestly, guys, her visuals are fire. And she got a nomination for Best Urban Song at the Kenyans Music Awards, recognizing her influence in the urban music genre in Kenya. Love that so much. So let's see what a couple of things that she has said, a couple of perspectives that she's shared with us, right? So speaking about authenticity, this is what she said. As an artist, it is essential to stay true to yourself. Authenticity resonates with people, and that's what makes your music relatable. Amen to that. And this next one is this is what she said on overcoming challenges. Every challenge I've faced in my career has only made me stronger. It's about resilience and pushing through even when things get rough. Yes, girl. She said this about female empowerment. I believe in uplifting other women in the industry. We need to support each other and create spaces where women can thrive in music. Yes, 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 yes. And this is on her musical journey. My journey in music has been a beautiful ride. It's not just about the fame, it's about the connection I create with my audience through my art. I love that. Just that speaks so much on connections. Like, don't just create. Remember who you're creating for and try and have a connection with them. So this is what she says about inspiration. I draw inspiration from everyday life, my experiences, and the stories of those around me. Music is a reflection of society, and I want to tell those stories. Yeah, kama hiyo ya sina be. Hiyo ni story yako. Guys, it's okay to be single. I am one of the 5 people in this Nairobi left who think it's okay to be single, and not because we're bitter, because we're heartbroken, or because we live in fear. Like, it's genuinely okay to enjoy your season of singleness, because I believe that that's the season that God establishes you as an individual, launches you into your purpose, shows you what you're about. And when the person who you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with comes, if that's a story for you, if that's what, if you're called for that, when they come, you guys are two whole beings coming together to just make another beautiful being, as opposed to you're waiting for somebody to complete you. Guys, only God can complete you. So please let us work on being whole by ourselves while we are single, and not feeling that another person needs to come into our lives to complete us. It's okay to want companionship, want somebody to spend your life with, want somebody to tell your stories, sijui to stare at in the middle of the night when they're snoring, and all those weird things that you guys do when you're in love. However, it's very important to find contentment within yourself as a singular being. You yourself and you, uko sawa as you are, because first of all, if you're gonna walk yourself into somebody's life with all your brokenness, and I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but I mean like baggage on top of baggage, issues on top of issues, and you think that this person is gonna make you a better person, that's not fair. It's okay that some people have been made better through their relationships. That's fine. But that doesn't mean that that should be the aim. That doesn't mean that that's what we should plan for. Because is it fair that you have all this work piled up, this internal work that you could have done yourself, or you could have sought out resources to work through while you were single, lakini umeachia somebody who's minding their business somewhere, na we umemwachia kazi. Ati, oh no, my future partner is going to help me through this. Imagine figure it out by yourself, with God, with the people who are in your life currently. Nakama, there's no one, God is there. So imagine figure it out. Yeah, so let me just shout out a few of her songs that were of note. So yeah, we have Sijaskia Vibaya. So this is a song about resilience and self-empowerment. So y'all that are making music, please make music that matters. Music that actually has a message. Music that communicates. Music that informs. Music that is impactful. So yeah, this track, Sijaskia Everybody, is about resilience and self-empowerment, where she expresses her determination to overcome negativity and challenges, encouraging listeners to stay true to themselves despite external pressures. Okay. Kama Kawaida is a song that explores themes of love and relationships, capturing the essence of everyday romantic experiences, speaking to the beauty and simplicity of love, highlighting the importance of appreciating the little moments. Aww. And then we have Juju. Juju delves into the complexities of love. And she uses the concept of juju magic to discuss the enchanting yet sometimes confusing nature of romantic relationships. Mapenzi kuinja inawasumbua. Sour Sour is a track that celebrates self-love and acceptance, and Fena emphasizes the importance of being at peace with oneself and encourages listeners to embrace their individuality and uniqueness. So please love yourself, embrace yourself as you are while aiming to improve and get better. Right? Right. Okay. Nishike, is a sultry track that discusses desire and romantic attraction. And the lyrics express the yearning for closeness and intimacy. And the song is wrapped in a catchy beat that resonates with many listeners. Guys, don't fornicate. That's all I'm going to say. Damage addresses the emotional toll of heartbreak and the journey of healing. And Finna's lyrics reflect vulnerability and the struggle to move on from a past relationship. Yeah, moving on. I feel like we need a moment to talk about moving on, actually. We're going to have a conversation about that. Moving on, being heartbroken, people being left bitter, people becoming F-boys and F-girls because somebody broke their heart, and hurt people, and the cycle continues. Gosh, it's a lot. Kama Niko, that's another song of note that she has. And it's an anthem of confidence and empowerment, and it encourages individuals to be unapologetically themselves and to embrace their true identities. Okay. And we also have Malaika. Malaika is a beautiful ballad that reflects on love and longing, and Fen expresses deep emotions tied to romantic relationships, making it relatable to anyone who has experienced love's highs and lows. So if you're a lover girl, you're a lover boy, you're going to enjoy Fen's music. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, we have a couple more songs here. We have Sour featuring Nyashinsky. This collaboration explores the dynamics of love and attraction. The chemistry between Fena and Yashinsky adds depth to the song, making it a favorite among fans for its relatable lyrics and catchy melody. And then we have finally Loving You, which once more is a romantic track that perfectly encapsulates the feeling of being in love. And Fena's smooth vocals and heartfelt lyrics make it an ideal choice for couples and those that are in love. Basically, she makes music for lovers. Those are just some of the good goods that she has for us. So yes, Miss Fena Gitu, we celebrate you. True Fena, tunakupenda. We love you. We love you, True Fena. True Fena is such a Western name, guys. Like, y'all know what I mean. Like, some names like Prosecta, True Fena, Will Broda, those names azikwangi huku Central. So when you find msichana wa Murema mwenye anaitwa Shiro wa Njiro alafu pia anaitwa Trufena, unajiuliza maswali. But imagine now we have this wonderful wonder. So we thank God for her parents and the fact that she decided to, come out with her art and bless us with all this awesomeness. So before, just to cap this session off where, we're just shouting her out, giving her flowers, we're going to listen to, let's see what we're listening to. We're going to listen to Vaccine. No, actually, Sijaskia Vibaya and Phenomenal Woman.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Nimeshinda nikiomba kali kolabo, miaka mingi ananiambia bado. Hata sisikia vibaya. Akanisho rudi studio, ukotaka do before you call Jones to be in your video. Hata sisikia vibaya. Come show, you just give me 1 year. I'll be rocking shows from the front to the rear. You gonna wish you gave me that chance, utalia. Taniomba lift in my private layer. And you don't call me scared vibaya. Siku hizi mindi unanyima na kola. Nimepanda be, nimepanda kwa. Wacha wasikie vibaya. Wacha wasikie vibaya. Sasa mimi don number 1 boss lady wasikie vibaya. Nimekuwa chini wasikie vibaya. Wacheke na wewe wakutakie mabaya. Kwangu kila laheri, Mungu wangu halali. Wakidhani tafeli nazidi hadi Ulaya. Napiga luku na swag hadi retire. Najaza buku kwa dendri begi ni fire. Nipate mwisho wa mwezi cheki ni wire. Napiga picha selfie kwa benki na sina haya. Chema cha jiuza ni ya leo, ni ya leo, ni ya leo. Kuuza tutauza ni ya leo, ni ya leo, ni ya leo. Nywele paka mafuta ni ya leo, ni ya leo, ni ya leo. Kuuza tutauza ni ya leo, ni ya leo, ni ya leo. Number one boss lady wasikie vibaya. Nimekuwa chini nikia soul daily na sina ubaya. Nashikisha kama bebe sili, nawashikisha na manjebe baridi. Kuzidi nitazidi wazidi kusikia vibaya. Wasikie
na tena na tema na penda ni kama nimetoka pepo.
usikie
Umeelewa hivi? Nimerapaka nimehema. Kama hema. Dendri wanajamanga hema. Wewe, ina hivi na mizimu hivi. Nilikuwa na hivyo kinakera nyumbani. Itakuwa hivi. Watu wandoe jacket. Jia joto.
wasikie
Wasikia vibaya.
wasikie vibaya.
Na na na. Atu na 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 na. Umesikia vibaya. Sasa hiyo umesikia vibaya.
Mimi don number one boss lady wasikie vibaya. Nimekuwa chini nikia soul daily na sina ubaya. Nashikisha kama bebe sili, na washikisha na manjebe baridi. Kuzidi nitazidi wazidi kusikia vibaya. Sasa mimi don number one boss lady wasikie vibaya. Nimekuwa chini nikia soul daily na sina ubaya. Nashikisha kama bebe sili, na washikisha na manjebe baridi. Kuzidi nitazidi wazidi kusikia vibaya. Sasa mimi donga boss lady wasikie vibaya.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Like a phenomenon, something like a phenomenon, something like a phenomenon, like a phenomenon. This is not another love song, no, and it's not about hate, no. It's those songs to make you feel good inside, songs to make you feel great. Whoa, it doesn't matter where you come from, I know you can relate. So all I wanna hear from you right now, all I wanna hear you say, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal woman, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal woman, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. Phenomenal woman, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal woman, ooh. Oh, I see you taking care of your child. You're a phenomenal man, oh. Girl, I see you taking charge of your life. You're a phenomenal woman. Oh, you got a good man, better treat him like a king. He's a phenomenal man. And you got a girl that you love, you let her know that she's your queen. She's a phenomenal woman, phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal woman, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. Phenomenal woman, say, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal woman, ooh, you're a phenomenal man, yeah. You're a phenomenal man. Verse 3, dedicate to my mama. She has been right there with me through the pain and the drama. Raised two girls by herself. Oh, she did quite a job. I mean, look at me now. Oh, ain't I a charmer? It doesn't matter where you come from. I know you can relate. All I wanna hear from you right now. All I wanna hear you say, yeah. You're phenomenal. You're so phenomenal. You're a phenomenal man. Ooh, you're phenomenal. Oh, so phenomenal. Phenomenal woman. Ooh, you're phenomenal. Oh, so phenomenal. phenomenal woman. It's the essence of a man, such a blessing. Understand that you're a phenomenal man. Oh, it's in your arms, it's in your hips, it's in your step, it's on your lips, girl. You're a phenomenal woman.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
Wow, so that was a phenomenal woman. And right before that, we had Sijaskia Vibaya. So I hope Jaskia Vibaya. I hope I'm Skanky Vibaya. In fact, be very intentional, Kuskia Fiti Kila Siku. That's what we are about. All right. So the time is 27 minutes to 1 right here on Sheversations. If you're just joining us today, we have been shouting out Miss Fena Gitu. So we just gave a comprehensive shout out, just looking into her music, what she's about, things she said. And, she's just a lover girl at heart. And yeah, Miss Trufena Wanjiro Gitu, we appreciate you. Stay shining. So today we're looking at something very specific, and we're just gonna dive into that briefly. We're looking at youth and activism, particularly female activism, just like an introduction into what that is, in case it's new to you. I know you saw the Mandamano baddies, the baddies doing the thingies, but do you really understand what activism is and how the space of young people in activism? So yeah. This is the dictionary definition of activism according to the Oxford Dictionary. The policy or action of using vigorous campaigning to bring about political or social change. Look at that. So if you want to bring about political or social change, then you need to become an activist. That is what activism is, but particularly through a vigorous campaigning. Another definition for activism. Activism is working or campaigning for political or social change. For example, your activism as a college student might help you get a job with a human rights organization after you graduate. We hope so. In Kenya, it might be the reason why you don't get hired, because in Kenya, we don't like whistleblowers. We don't like people that say the truth. We don't like accountability. So it's very strange. Very strange how sometimes things are upside down, but we're changing those narratives. I love that so much. So I just need us to take a moment to just look at activism throughout history. So let us look at the things that have been, that we've really needed to just speak out against or speak out for across the different eras, the different decades in history, right? So throughout history, young women in Kenya have participated in a variety of activities that reflect their roles in society, culture, and politics. So these are some notable examples. So we have traditional initiation rites. So these have been happening pre-colonial era to present. And in many Kenyan communities, young girls have traditionally undergone initiation rites such as FGM. The ceremonies often mark the transition from childhood to adulthood and involve teachings about womanhood, responsibilities, and cultural practices. Those ones we stand, we love. While the specifics vary by community, these rites have been significant in preserving cultural identity. So yeah, we have those very beautiful, valuable rites of passage, and then we have the retrogressive ones like FGM. So that's just an example of something that we have needed to advocate for. So we have in the late 20th century to present education and advocacy. So from the 1960s to the 1970s, the push for girls' education gained momentum in the post-independence period, and organizations like the National Council of Women of Kenya were formed to advocate for women's rights in education. And these were young women that did this, right? These were young women back in the day. These are our shows. Some of them are moms that formed these coalitions just to fight for girls' education. Yes, the 1980s to the 1990s, young women began to engage more in advocacy, particularly around issues of gender equality and access to education. Notable figures such as Wangari Maathai began to inspire young women to participate in environmental activism. So just in case you're not seeing the need for activism and you're not seeing women's space in history, and is it just noise? Is it valuable? Then history will tell you where the space of young women participating in activism is, and young people in general, right? Political participation, which has been happening from the 1990s to present. Right. So in 1992, we had the introduction of multi-party politics in Kenya, and this saw an increase in political participation among young women. Many began to engage in grassroots movements and ran for office in subsequent elections. Yeah, Mother Karua is one of these women. 2010s, the new constitution, which includes provisions for gender equality, encouraged more young women to become politically active, leading to increased representation in the National Assembly and local government. So this is something that our government constitutionally recognizes, that we need space for women's voices to be represented. So let us look at sports and representation from the 1980s to present. Particularly in 1980s to 1990s, athletes such as Mary Onyali and Tegla Lorupe became role models for young women in sports, showcasing their talents on international platforms. Which Kenyan does not know the name Tegla Lorupe? It's just such a household name, right? 2016, the Rio Olympics featured several young female athletes, including the likes of our fave, Faith Kipyegon and Vivian Cheriot, who inspired a new generation of girls to pursue athletics. Why? Because spaces have been created, because women went forth before them and created the spaces, just advocated for them, and now we can have this. The space of women and activism in art and cultural expression. This is an overview from the 1990s to present. So in the 1990s, young female artists and musicians began to emerge, using their platforms to address social issues and celebrate their identities. Artists like Nazizi and later Fenegitu, look at that, have used their music to empower and inspire young women. If you're an oldie, if you're a 90s baby, like Nazizi was just one of those people that, you know, let me try and remember a song. Let me not. We said that I'm not going to be singing on this show, so I have resisted the temptation to sing because you're just going to, your ears, I care about you, so let me not. But yeah, the one about the Kenyan boy. Okay, let me stop. Okay, so what's the space of where do young women and where do they belong in entrepreneurship and innovation? So this particular overview is from the 2000s to present. So 2000 and onwards, the rise of technology and mobile banking like M-Pesa in 2007 has empowered young women to engage in entrepreneurship. Programs such as the Youth Enterprise Development Fund have encouraged young women to start their businesses and contribute to society. So something that's interesting about some of these examples is that it doesn't look like going into the streets and eating tear gas. It doesn't look like that, and when we go back to what activism is, the policy or action of using vigorous campaigning to bring about social and or political change. So vigorous campaigning just means put it in people's faces. Put it in people's faces that we need to have a young athletes represented. We need to have young women in music. We need to have young women entrepreneurs that are being empowered. We need to give those people platforms. And when you're intentional, vigorous could also mean a lot of your money. So don't say you're empowering women if there is no financial value, no financial gain, no substantial impact created in their lives other than information. Information is great, but we go a step further and actually do it with substance. Then we would say that you're really fighting for something. You cannot say you support women, you don't give them platform, you don't support their causes financially, you don't support their causes when it comes to resources, you don't empower any woman like, oh, here is fair, go do this thing, here is capital for your business, here is this funding, oh, let me help you fix your CV so that you can apply, let me give you transport money so that you can, that's what it looks like sometimes. It's not always going into the streets and screaming and shouting. And then let's also look at digital activism. So 2010s to present. So the 2010s saw a rise of social media that has allowed young women to advocate for social justice, gender equality, and environmental issues. Movements like #MyDressMyChoice, which began in 2014, have seen young women use online platforms to challenge societal norms and advocate for their rights. So My Dress, My Choice is a particularly interesting one where that came from very unfortunate incidents that were happening in Kenya, particularly in Nairobi, where men would take the liberty to literally undress women who they thought were not decently dressed. So you see a lady in a miniskirt and then you decide to rip her skirt off of her. It was very humiliating, and that's where this hashtag came from, My Dress, My Choice. Like, I reserve the right to dress my body according to how I see fit. Mind your business. And it was a very effective campaign in that you won't hear men undressing women in the streets anymore. These things happen very isolated incidences currently. So I'm glad that this was a campaign that actually advocated for women's rights to expression, women's right to the just having their body, the autonomous power over their bodies, just having agency over themselves. And this was because there was this campaign that happened online, and till present we've seen what has been achieved with social media and online activism. So before we just put a cap on this, we are going to listen to Vaccine and Let Me Go by Fenegitu. So this one is a Mike Mwema Future House remix, and Let Me Go, the original rendition by Fena.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio. It's Mikey on this.
There must be something in the air, oh, Lord, I fear. I feel like I'm coming down with virus. Virus. Hey, temperature rising, what am I seeing? I need Visine just to see things clearer. It's no long thing. It's you that I'm wanting, yeah. Taking over my body, spending 17 days with you in quarantine. Oh, it's no long thing, yeah. It's you that I'm wanting. Hey, cause baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Cause your love remedy, you're my remedy. Your love remedy, you're my remedy. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. I think I found vaccine. I think I found vaccine. a doctor, ring the up. Come inject me with your vaccine. You're the real deal, the others them try out. I ain't keep on willing and leave them in denial. The only drug I care for, medicine to my pain. Addicted to you, baby, dripping through my veins. Oh, it's no long thing, you I'm wanting. Hey, I'm calling, I'm falling, I'm all in for you. Stop fronting, hey, you I'm wanting. Hey, love me before it's too late. I'm running fever, baby, come and cool it, yeah. Your love remedy, you're my remedy. Your love remedy, you're my remedy. Yeah, your love remedy, you're my remedy. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. Your love remedy, you're my remedy. Yeah. Baby, you're so clean. I think I found vaccine. You are. I think I found vaccine. Vaccine, I need that. I'm calling, I'm falling for you. Stop fronting. Nina. I'm calling, I'm falling for you. Stop fronting.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
So that was a vaccine, and that particular one is the Mike Mwema Future House remix. Thank you so much, Finna and Mike, for that beautiful, beautiful piece of art. So why do young women need to participate in activism? Why does it matter? What does it achieve? Is there any reason people are just making noise? Number one, empowerment and representation. Young women's activism empowers them to have a voice in decision-making processes that affect their lives and their communities. It ensures that women's perspectives and needs are represented in various sectors, including politics, education, and health. Right. Another thing is that we challenge gender norms. Activism helps challenge and change traditional gender roles and stereotypes that often limit women's opportunities and rights. By advocating for their rights, young women can inspire societal change and promote gender equality, thereby influencing future generations. So start young so that, the impact can be felt over a long period of time. What other thing can be achieved? Promoting education and economic opportunities. How do we do this? Activist initiatives often focus on education and economic empowerment and are key factors in breaking the cycle of poverty. In advocating for girls' education and entrepreneurship, young women contribute to economic development and create pathways for others. We often say that this is a fight for everybody, but with all the shows and all of the matters that have been addressed and tackled here on Sheversations, it is so important to realize that if we don't take center stage for, of our own issues, we don't take platform and give a voice to our own issues, then nobody else will. We need to start, and then other people will come along. So this is why we're focusing on young women's space in activism, right? Addressing societal issues is something that can be achieved by young women becoming activists. Young women activists often tackle urgent social issues, including gender-based violence, reproductive rights, and environmental conservation. Their activism brings attention to these critical areas, promoting discussions and reforms that can lead to systematic changes. Okay. Another thing is the use of technology and innovation. with the rise of the digital platforms that we use nowadays, social media platforms, your LinkedIn and, whatsoever, young women have harnessed technology for activism, reaching wider audiences and mobilizing support for various causes. And this innovative approach enhances the visibility of their issues and can lead to significant social impact. Okay, so we're talking about young women and activism. What else can we achieve? Building solidarity and networks. Activism fosters solidarity among young women and creates networks of support. We need to network, we need support. This sense of community not only strengthens their collective voice, but also provides mentorship and resources for personal and professional development. And speaking of professional development, we need that coin. We need that coin. So let's not throw this away. What else can we achieve? Influence on policy and legislation. Young women's activism can lead to tangible changes in policies and legislation that promote gender equality and protect women's rights. If we don't speak out, how will they know? Their engagement in political processes, from grassroots movements to national advocacy, is crucial for ensuring that laws reflect the needs of women. We need to be there giving feedback on how these things affect us, like pads, our reproductive health. Are we represented in this sexual policies or policies that target sexual abuse? We need to speak out. What else can we achieve? Role models for future generations. Okay, young women activists serve as role models, inspiring young girls to speak out and take action for their rights. And this legacy is essential for fostering a culture of activism and empowerment among future generations of women. And finally, what can we achieve? Global solidarity and movements. The activism of young women in Kenya is part of a larger global movement advocating for women's rights. Their involvement connects them to international networks and campaigns, amplifying their voices and the causes they champion on a global scale. So those are the things that we stand to gain if we are intentional about taking activism seriously, and that is vigorously campaigning for policy or for action with the aim to bring about social and political change. So just a quick shout out to baddies across time in Kenya that have just been doing the most. So we have Wangari Maathai from 1940s to 2011, who really fought for environmental conservation and women's rights, and she did a lot. We have Khadija Ali, Mama C. She has fought for women's rights and education. Okay. We have Alma Obama, right? Barack Obama's sister, has fought for education and community development, right? We have Linda Goge. We say it how it should be. And she has fought for gender-based violence and women's rights. Well, she has fought against gender-based violence and women's rights. We have Dr. Prita Mwangaza, who advocates for health and women's rights. We have Wanja, how do you say this name? Muguongo, who fights for environmental justice and land rights. We have Juliana Kanyua, who advocates for digital literacy and youth empowerment. And do you see how diverse and across the board some of those causes are? I love that so much. We have Ruth Odinga, who fights for political representation and women in leadership. We have Modhoni Likimani, who fights for women's rights and social justice. Right. And then finally, we have Cynthia Wangeshi, who is a youth activist, fights for youth activism and social economic rights. Honestly, when it comes to activism, the world is your oyster. And it's not an exciting thing that we have to go out there and fight for our rights. It's not. But I think that we see now that activism is not just noise. It is something very intentional. And if we need to go to the streets, if we need to take the streets, then we take the streets because we need that attention, like the young ladies in Uganda who went topless sometimes it's necessary, honestly, not all the time, but sometimes it's necessary, because if you won't listen, if you won't make policies that benefit us, that safeguard our health, if you won't represent us in the spaces that you have been empowered to, we might actually go out into the streets and show body parts that you are less than comfortable viewing just to get your attention. So whatever it takes, let's get the work done. Activism is so necessary for social and political change. And a lot of the time, the information that we have on the injustice that we undergo as a nation is through activism. So we are so grateful to activists. We are so grateful to the spirit of youth just being strong enough and powerful enough to just stand and fight for this particular causes. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been our Sheversation for this beautiful Wednesday, featuring some good music from Fena Gitu. And I hope that you're able to continue fighting for what you believe in. If it's money in your pocket, make sure that the economic policies that are in this country are making sense. If you want a happy family, make sure that reproductive rights are protecting you and your future family. If it's kids that you want, make sure that the laws that protect minors are intact, and the implementation of these policies and laws is systematically working, because otherwise then we are in for a rude awakening. So I hope you guys will continue enjoying your November on this beautiful 13th, Wednesday the 13th of November 2024. This is the only time we are gonna exist today in 2024. Kesho ni siku ingine. So be intentional to live every single day as if it truly matters. Hata kama umechoka, just choka intentionally. Let it be tired because of the right things, right? Please let me go. So we're gonna listen to Let Me Go by Fena Gitu. I love you guys. I will see you on Friday.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
My foot to the pedal, and my eye on the metal, I can't lose. Now how can I lose? See, I've been a winner from the start. I can only get better. Glowing like an evening star. Usinione vivio. Leonie open bar. Ooh, so many open scars. That's for me and my broken heart. Don't hold me back. Let me go. We gonna turn up tonight. We just wanna turn up tonight. We wanna turn up tonight. Let me go. Hey, all the way up. Let me turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Stop talking, usiniharibie mood. Acha nijiachilie nikiwa juu. Usinikaribie nikibanju, nikiwa juu. Party ni party, nikibanju, tukizi burn. Leo ni open bar. Ooh, so many open scars. That's for me and my broken heart. Don't hold me back, let me go. Let me move my booty. Act the fool I'm moody. Let me go, let me go. Let me go. We just wanna turn up tonight. We wanna turn up tonight. Let me go. Body to body. Oh, body to body. Oh, body to body. I like the spirit skin.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.